Hello riders, welcome back. Well, today's the day. It's winterization day. I thought I could get a few more days in, but I can't. So I'm going to put the bike away. There's a few things that I do for winterization. I know people have different opinions of what they do, and that's fine. You know, I don't go crazy. Basically, my main concerns are fuel stabilization and battery care, along with some rust prevention. Normally I wax it before I put it away, but I've stretched out the year so long that it's just miserable out. It got really cold fast. I thought I could get at least another weekend in. You know, I also commute with it, so I try to commute as much as possible. It saves me a lot of money on fuel, and so I try to run it out as long as I can. But this year, the cold just snuck up, and it's not going anywhere. I think we're done. So I just cleaned it up. I wiped it off. You know, with a product I use religiously, Gruit's Garage Speed Shine. You know, great product, and it has a wax in it, and it really beads the water nice. The main thing about wintertime is the condensation. If you don't, you know, fill your tank with fuel and stabilize it, your tank inside will rust, and the rust inside will pretty much corrode the inside of your tank, along with the outside parts. You know, so I don't have heat in this garage, so when it gets cold, the metal condensates, and there's moisture that builds up, and that moisture turns to rust. So I'm hoping to prevent that. Now, what I use for fuel stabilization is what is in my manual for fuel stabilization. It's Honda Pro Fuel Stabilization and Corrosion Inhibitor. This is, it's probably just stable, but you know, it's recommended I use it. It does go bad. You know, after opening this bottle, you got 24 months. And I just bought some. This is a brand new bottle that I bought. And the old bottle, I was running it through the injection system, the fuel system, before I put it away. And that's what I've been doing on my last two runs, my last two videos. I was running the fuel stabilizer through the fuel system. And then what I'll do is, when I'm ready, I fill the tank up and put the ounce of stabilizer in that I should. Battery care, I don't have a tender, so what I do is I bring it inside. I take it out completely out of the motorcycle and bring it inside. I have to see if my NOCO battery charger will double as a battery tender. You know, can I take that charger and just, you know, put it on there every now and then? You know, I don't know, but I might invest in. I might invest in a battery tender one of these days. But it hasn't been a problem. But I did need a battery this year. I scratched that video. I didn't like the way it turned out, so you guys didn't see that. But I did have to buy a battery this year. And my old battery, the original battery that came with the motorcycle, lasted 3 seasons. So I don't think I did nothing wrong, you know. So another thing that happened, and if any of you shadow guys ever experienced this, you know, something to think about is when it just happened last year after winter, after the winter was over. I go to and I use the fuel that was in the tank, so then I go to fuel back up, and I can't get my key out of my gas cap. And I had a really hard time, and I thought I wasn't going to be able to leave the gas station. And I found out that over the winter, the inside rusted in there. And So I needed to spray some WD-40 in there, and my key would come out. You know, your key is locked in here. You're locked in here when you release the gas cap, and then you have to, when you push it back on the tank, that's when your key pops out. Well, it wasn't popping out, and I couldn't get my key out of the cap. So what I do now during the winter, is I just gonna spray this gas cap, the inside of the gas cap, just a little bit with some WD-40 to keep it from rusting. And that should do it, because it really helped to get the key out last year. Just a little bit, just around the edge there. Let that soak in a little bit. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's pretty much just me working in my garage. I had to clean this place up a little bit. You know, one thing I do during the winter time is keep tools ready for a flat tire. For some reason, in the wintertime, flat tires are a common occurrence. So I keep room. I try to push my motorcycle all the way back. That way I could fit a car in here to do whatever I need to do. You know, whole, you know, tire plug, you know, is the main focus. Cars nowadays, they don't come with spares, and it's just a mess. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Tell me I'm crap. Please like, subscribe. Thank you very much.